CAAT has announced the extension of the ban on allowing international passengers to fly to Thailand, this for one more month until the 31st of May. The only exclusions are emergency landings and military or cargo flights. This means that foreigners with work permits or married to Thais, along with anyone else, won't be able to fly here until June. National holidays in May, and there are a handful of them, are likely to be cancelled this year too. The cancellation, if approved, would see government offices remain open through the month, as many are involved in some way in the COVID emergency management. You may think you want the sale of alcohol allowed back in shops, but the manufacturers want it even more. With stock unable to be moved due to transportation restrictions for all booze, they've ground to a halt too, and as the excise department normally gleans 500 billion baht a year in taxes, there are several good reasons for a lifting of that restriction from the government, and that's part of reviews that are taking place today. The chances are that off sales, the sales from shops, will be allowed soon. Today, Tuesday, we can expect news as the Cabinet meets to discuss the lifting of some of the restrictions currently in place to control the COVID crisis. Based not only on numbers here, which are low, but also on the global epidemic, which could easily spread quickly here with any allowance of tourism, the chances are likely to be a minor easing and not any huge lift. We can expect curfews, travel restrictions and checkpoints, together with bans on social gathering, to remain in place, and the entertainment industry to stay closed in all forms. This along with the wearing of masks, which is likely to remain a legal requirement. The Health Ministry yesterday offered 3 scenarios so that you could choose. The best being strict control, that's predicted to see 15 to 50 cases daily as we have now. With the easing of international travel, they estimate that we could see 70 daily infections, and if all controls were lifted, they predict 500 to 2,000 cases a day. With that in mind, the Cabinet will sit, and the chances are they'll opt for number 1. Locally, as many media covered the story of Barn Crew Jar, a centre for abused and needy children, so their team came to Fabulous 103 yesterday to collect groceries and provisions, seeing their stocks replenished and the promise of continued supply from us. The centre's been unable to raise funds to support themselves, and your donations have put food back into their larder now. Monday saw our food storerooms go from full to empty as truck after truck left our studios with rice, eggs, noodles, fish, water, baby milk and more. And a big thanks to all our donors who keep us in funds. This week we restock again with the plan to give out supplies Friday and Monday. With food line queues now growing all around the region, the level of poverty is desperate, and those working on the front lines, cooking and packing, are doing an amazing job, but they need supplies to keep going. Your donations through our appeal are going a long way to help them too. So far, we've given away over 200,000 bahts worth of food, leaving us yesterday afternoon with just a few bags of rice. But that will change as we go on a spend tomorrow. Donations large and small from around the world have been amazing. We thought that we might raise 100,000 baht, but in 1 week it's closer to 300,000 baht. And that's all due to people just like you. And if you'd like to help, visit gogetfunding.com and search for Fabulous 103. That's gogetfunding.com. And with the reminder, mitts, masks and meters. Wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing. And the Met Office promising highs today of 32, dropping down to 27, with a good chance of rain at some times. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with Fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspataya.com.